Hey craft lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a mug DIY. For this DIY, let's get into the materials. You're going to need a mug. We're also going to need a plate. These items were purchased from Dollatree. We're going to need some alcohol and a cloth to make sure you wipe all the residue off each item. You're also going to need some Sharpies. These are oil based. These are the ones I usually do for this DIY, but I'm also testing out another. We are going to be using Beak Intensity permanent markers. If you have regular Sharpies, those would be great if you want to try it out as well. Okay, so let's get started. Let's clean these items. So we're going to clean the paint. And then we're going to clean the mug as well. We're going to use 70% rubber alcohol. I know alcohol is probably like really hard to find, but Target usually have them. So if you are looking, make sure you look in Target, because that's where I get my alcohol. So clean the residue off, and just make sure you don't touch it, or if you do, make sure you wash your hands, because you don't want your sweat from your hands to get on there, and that'll stop it from bonding to the cup and the plate. And again, I got them from Dollartree. They didn't have white, and so I got orange, and they didn't have a white plate as well, so I got black. So let's test this out. Let's see how it goes. And you can freehand and draw and do what you want, but I will be using stencils. As you can see, I got this from Craft the Square at Dollar Tree. They had a whole bunch of different stencils. If you are a crafter, you can make your own. I could have made my own, but I am making my life so much easier by getting it from Dollar Tree. It was just $1. So I am going to use a combination of 2 for each item. I'm going to probably use 2 stencils for the cup and then 2 for the plate. You decide what you want, but look at the process and you can do this for yourself. This is also a great activity to do with the kids. Right now I'm just putting the stickers where I want them, and you can put anything you want. After you put the sticker, you want to get the stencil out and you choose what you want to do. I'm going to put happy birthday on mine and add some little extra stuff to it. But again, you do not need to use a stencil. You can draw it. Your kids can draw whatever image they want and have fun with it. Again, for the plate, I'm going to be using my Sharpie oil-based markers, and I'm going to be using it on the plate. The permanent markers, I'm going to use the cup. So right now I'm just going to decide what color I want, and I'm going to start with pink. And again, it's oil based. With oil based, you definitely have to shake these markers up, and when you first start with the marker, it's going to be white, but I used this before, so you just want to apply pressure to something to get the ink to come down. So you see the ink coming down, you want to press as hard as you can to get the ink flowing to the tip of the marker. Again, when you first use your marker, it's going to be white, so you're going to press down. Again, I used these markers before, and you're going to press until the whole tip turns the color of the Sharpie that you're using. So with me, I'm now going to put the stencil, and I am going to press it down on the plate and allow the ink to come down as well. And as you can see, the ink started to come out and it's going on the plate. So you can draw, you can use a stencil, but I'm going to speed this process up so you guys can see. I am done, I'm going to peel up the stencil, and there we go. And don't worry about any smudges or any mishaps, because this is the best part to it. Like if you mess up or anything, All you have to do is get the rubbing alcohol, get you a Q-tip or get you some paper towel, and you could clean up your mess. And what I'm doing right now, I'm just taking alcohol and taking off the excess Sharpie from my stencil. It's gonna stay pink unless I like really rub it down with alcohol, but I just want to make sure I don't put it down somewhere and ink get there. So I'm just gonna pat it, the back of it, with the rubber alcohol so it can get that excess ink off. Alright, so again, so Q-tips, and the Q-tips, you're going to pour a little alcohol in the cap, and the Q-tips is needed for if you have any excess that's smudged for whatever reason, if it didn't lay down flat enough or if it somehow shifted while you're doing it, you're going to just take the Q-tip and just clean it up. Just like that. And you're just going to do that. But yeah, as you can see, I'm cleaning it up. So no worries, guys. If you mess up, just get that rubber alcohol. It comes off. So if your child messes up, you mess up, just get the rubber alcohol. So right now I'm going to speed up the video so you're not watching me in real time, and it saves times on the video. So keep watching. So right now I am going to choose a different stencil to use on the plate. I want to use the balloon. So I am going to just put it in the position that I want, and I am going to color it in. So let me speed it up. So I'm going to use the yellow one. As you can see, the yellow marker has a white tip. So I'm just going to press down and apply pressure on the plate until it comes out. But that's pretty much it. Now I'm wiping off the excess from the stencil because you remember I don't want to place it down and it gets all over the place. So I'm just trying to make sure I keep it clean. Right now I'm going to use the white one, and I used this white one before, but again you got to press down firmly, and I want to do stars around the plate. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to speed up the video. So I'm speeding up the video. I'm using the white. I am putting a star on the plate, and I'm going to put another star. And this is a great teaching moment. When you mess up, just get the rubber alcohol and it disappears. So I'm going to just brighten up that white star, and then there we go. So I messed up, and now it's not messed up. So again, don't get worried if you mess up. Just get that rubber alcohol and wipe that mess up away. So right now I'm going to put a little gift box in the middle of it. I'm just gonna wave it to dry. It dries really fast, but no worries, because after you're done, we have a process that we need to do to make sure that the oil based Sharpie stays on the plate in the cup. So no worries. You just don't want to smudge it, so you want to do as much you want to make sure it's dry before you do any other, like if you drawing across it, because it's going to smudge. You're going to have to reuse rubber alcohol, start all over. To avoid that, just a little wave your hand a little bit. See, this one has a white tip, and there we go. Add in blue, and I think I'm going to add yellow since I already opened that one up. Again, when you use these for the first time, they're going to have a white tip, but you apply pressure on the tip and the ink comes down, and you'll have the color that you intend on using. Now you're going to peel back the color. I use blue and yellow for the gift box, the gift. As you can see, there's a little bit of smudge in here, so I'm just going to take a little bit of alcohol in the cap of the alcohol that I'm using. And I'm going to use a Q-tip, and I'm just going to use it to smudge away any of the excess so there's no mess. And yeah, anytime you mess up, whether it's in a small spot or a big spot, just use a paper towel or a Q-tip and it gets it away. So right now I am going to reapply the sticker letters that I put on the plate so it looks even, because it was looking crooked to me. So I'm just going to place it where it is now even out. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then I am going to apply some ink around it to give it like well, you guys will see. So I'm going to start with pink, and I'm just going to dot it, the little dots. I mean, I could be more precise, but I mean, this is a fun activity, so I don't want it to look too messy, but I'm just going to dot around it so then you get the outline of the stickers and you can see the name. I'm going to use pink, and I'm going to use another color, and I'm just going to speed up the process. So I sped up the video so you don't see me doing this in real time. So I decided to use pink and yellows for the name, and I added another white star, well, 2 white stars I added. And I am going to add some decoration to the balloon, and I also am going to go around the letters with another color so it makes it pop more. But you can do whatever you want. What the oil-based Sharpie markers, you can do an overlay, you can do about anything you want. You just have to wait until it dry. So now I'm going to peel off the stickers. Again, I got my stickers and stencils from the Dollatree. And you can use whatever stickers you want. You can make your own stickers, you can make your own stencils. It's up to you, but this is what I did. And yeah, as you can see, I'm taking off the sticker and you can see the outline of the letters. So you have the small circles going around it, and you just peel it off. And it says, "Happy birthday." Yeah. I'm going to fill in the stars with different colors to make it pop a little more. But I use white as the base just so you can see it. So I'm going to outline those stars now so it makes it pop. Since I use pink and yellow, I'm just going to go with that color and use pink and yellow as well. Just like that, we are done. So right now what you want to do is put this in the oven at 375 degrees for 30 minutes. It might smell a little bit because it's baking the oil-based Sharpie into the items that you choose to use, whether that's a cup or whether that's a plate. I was deciding if I wanted to add the banner, but I decided not to. Again, if you want to see me do the cup, keep watching. If not, thank you, and subscribe to the channel. All right, now let's get to this cup. So on this cup, I am going to be using some stickers. So let me get that. I was trying to decide what I wanted to exactly put on the cup sticker wise, but I decided to put crafty. First I was going to put craft, but then crafty. We'll see. So I put the C, so I'm just going to spell out what I want. So I sped up the video so it's not going in real time where it's taking up most of the video. So I am just laying down the stickers. Again, you can put whatever you want. So I decided to go with crafty and then 24/7 on the side. Let me just add the Y last. After I added the Y, I decided to start drawing on it. Again, I'm using the big permanent markers. I messed up, so again, use alcohol and just wipe off your mistake and start all over. I decided to use the flower templates to draw some cute little flowers onto the cup, and I saw like little smudges or whatnot, so I used my alcohol and I just removed that, and if any small parts, I just use a Q-tip. So I drew the little leaves. You can see me using a Q-tip to get the little smudges out, and it did the job. And then I decided to draw around it to make it pop a little bit more. And as you can see, the green comes onto the cup. If it was a white cup, you would see it a little bit more, but it still shows. The gold looks really good on the orange. I think that was like the best part for me, seeing the gold on the orange cup. And I decided to use the pink just to put a little oomph into it. If you get these same markers, again, I got the markers from Dollar General. And you can also get them from Staples, Target, wherever you decide. I decided to use purple, but purple look like black. But again, if you use a white cup, you can see the colors more. I advise you to get white so the colors stand out more. And now I'm adding a different template. I'm using the hearts, and this is a sticker one. So if you wanted to, you can actually cut it and put it on there, but I just left it how it was, and I definitely like how the sticker one came out. I tried to use the stars, but as you can see, it's smudged right here. So I was like, nah, I'll just not use the stars at all. So I decided to just keep the hearts going because I thought that was like really cute, and it came out really good. You can also use tape to lay down the stencil so that you can avoid the smudges, but I decided not to. I tried to use silver on the handle, but I didn't like how it looked. It didn't stand out as much as the gold, so I hashtag I.O.U.FAVORS on the handle, and I decided to put the dots around, little pop dots, marks around the 24/7 and also crafty. I don't know, it just, for me, it makes it stand out, and I like the look, the effect that it gives the letters. And I decided to use a 24/7 gold and black, and then on crafty I just used silver and black. And you definitely want to let it dry before you start taking off the stickers, because you won't see the outline of the dots with the letters. So definitely let it dry. Again, it dries really fast, and if you mess up, just get that alcohol ready. And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And remember to bake in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. And just like that, we're done with another video. This is the finished product. Tell me what you think in the comments. Again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe and bell notification. Until next time, craft lovers, deuces.